point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.
Black Box Productions.
No brain, I was trained in the truth. I bang in the booth, drop the top on the coupe and let the rain in the roof. Might take a brief moment to roll me a blunt. Put the flame to the front right before I chief on it. I don't run from the beef, I done fought with the pork. You ain't punching no lungs, you was caught with a fork. Obscene speaking, must wanna see my green fall. Problem with the homie, should've kept it between y'all. I take it personal, the bitter with the sweet. I still jump out on feet with the spitter in the street. I see a few thousand every couple of lines. I'm on the grind, rap just one hustle of mine. I find it difficult to swallow my hood rep. Looking pitiful, trying to follow my footsteps. With Doja, that's twice as gay as 4 facts. No pass, I want your ass on toe tag.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone. When you back out, still go on. Don't see me stopping, so you think it's hard to believe. I'm something like a hero. I'm stronger than you. Like a hero.
I'm gonna put out a disclaimer right now. That wasn't a disclaimer, no. I like the way that shit sound though. I'm finna go get me some shit that sound like that. That say VJ Keyway and all that. Watch that. I'm gonna have that shit. I like that shit. But anyway, look. I don't know if this real, cuz. So, but I still, this hit my DM, right? And I've seen like different memes and stuff that suggest that maybe this should be the case, right? But then somebody hit me with this, right? And I'm like, I asked them, I'm like, cuz this real? They like, bam. They like, I don't know, I'm finna do a fact check. I ain't never checked to see. It was so quick. It say, hey, it say, let me see. Cause he told me he was gonna check it. Let me see. No, he still, wait, let's see. Yeah, he still ain't responded. So I don't know if it's real. But the way, because the reason what made me question whether it was real, because the way it was just even set up and presented, it seemed like it was a joke. But like I say, I've seen that, at least by way of meme, suggested as something that perhaps should be a suggestion in the system. Like, should, and I just want y'all to give me your thoughts and your feedback before I even get to flowing into my thoughts on the subject. Like, should an individual, I won't even put the mother, father on it, an individual receiving child support, should the funds that they receive be subject to accountability in regards as to being allocated toward the child's well-being? Does that make sense? Or does it make more sense that a person paying child support or a person receiving child support should have free reign at whatever decided upon amount to allocate it how they choose and not have to show any accountability as to whether or not they're doing what is appropriate by way of the child and by way of respecting the effort of the opposite parent and contributing funds toward a scenario that they have zero influence, control over. Meaning, just simple as this. Just imagine you and a co-parent. This is why it's very important to consider who you co-parent with. Just imagine things that can be as opposite as religious beliefs. Or think of the things that we're dealing with now with mandates and the way children are being implicated in a scenario. Then there's a division. And now, not only are you in a position where you have to be in an opposite household and just naturally deal with whatever opposite influence may be more pertinent in that home based on the fact that that is the opposite parent, correct? But now, just imagine you are really on opposite sides of issues that you really deem important in a child's life. Now, based on a court mandate, you're also obligated to fund the furthering of that influence. I just wonder if it does not make sense to hold anyone accountable for receiving funds in such an abstract arena. I don't know how they come with some of these amounts sometimes. I don't know how it's so based on whatever you make. I think that scale is ridiculous. I think child care in general should be deemed a certain value if we're going to have this type of system. It should not escalate based on a lot of the things, regardless of, there's something in it. Because just think of the logic of this. Think of the logic of this. You, because of your impulses, have sex, you have a child, and the law gives them 18 years, and then it's like, I don't owe you nothing. But the same impulses to have you have sex with a woman, a grown woman, that you didn't birth, the child that you birthed had no choice in even being born. I ain't even figured none of this out by 18. But a woman you could have met after 18, had sex with her, then you guys are no longer together. And now for the rest of her life, you could be obligated to give up what Dre had to give. There's an imbalance in the design of the law when it comes to these issues. That's the best way I could look at it. Oh, my mama, the phones is, let's see what's on these lines. The phones is lining up. I know how this get to going, so before I just get to going and going. Matter of fact, no, because I only have one more thing I want to tap into, and I do want to do a little rapping too. No, I'm just saying, though. I'm just just to play something that we ain't heard in a while, why not do this one, though? Suicide. All digital platforms, though.
Suicide. Doors, they go up and give you butterfly. That's the way that I'm feeling. Put you down, linen in my sock. She gon' let me rock. We gon' keep on flexing like it ain't no way to stop. Suicide.
Do or die. You give me goosebumps, I feel blue inside. Hop in a new whip, it's so new inside. Might crash that little bitch, call it suicide. Yes, baby, you and I, cutie pie. Balenciaga bumming blue attire. We run it up always in new attire. We cutting up, we drip like suicide. You and I don't play no games, I don't do well with them. You got your ways, I cannot deal with them. Roll up, get high, smoke one, don't chill with. Alone, V-long, top down, let's feel, yeah. Suicide. Roll me up a blunt, it feel like suicide. You and I, do or die. Suicide.
Suicide. you up and give you butterflies. That's the way that I'm feeling. Gucci down, linen in my sock. She gon' let me pop. We gon' keep on flexing like it ain't no way to stop. Suicide.
I do the dash when I'm swerving. Apply the pressure, make her nervous. If you ask about me, you'll be certain I'm the only bitch that put the work in. And they just be calling my phone, told them leave me alone. It's just us and we all in our zone. Roll a few blunts on the road. Meet me out on your block, yeah. Pulling up with the top down. I see them other girls watching, cause I'm the one that's on top now. Done lit the back when I'm high now. I told them bitches to pipe down. We done left them hoes to get right now. They catching feels, we catch flights now.
And if I never fell in love, I was infatuated. Fascinated by the fantasy you fabricated. I never hated on your growth, in fact congratulated. Was glad you made it out of college once you graduated. But the fact that I was active had you agitated. Your attitude be hard to handle once you aggravated. My heart ain't quite cold, but it's coagulated. Rather jaded, faded, but I'm gon' calculate it. My mama never married, but the bastard made it. And I did it by myself like I masturbated. Suicide.
Snakewood and that Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.
Black Box Productions. Black Box Productions.